tutti ragazzi e bentornati nuovamente sul canale Raistlin. Allora, oggi vi presento Mutropolis e in realtà questo gioco ve l'avevo già portato sul canale con una demo un mesetto fa all'incirca, dove praticamente facevo vedere l'intro del gioco, quello che era la prima missione proprio all'inizio, che stavamo all'interno di una caverna. Noi siamo un gruppo di archeologi, diciamo, e avremo il controllo di questo personaggio che si chiama praticamente Dijon, ed è una specie di eroe nerd investigativo, una specie di investigatore, e, oltre a essere un archeologo ovviamente. E noi è un punta e clicca, quindi il classico punta e clicca con oggetti da prendere, informazioni da chiedere alle persone e quant'altro, e alla ricerca della leggendaria città perduta, appunto Mutropolis, è tipo ambientato 5000 anni avanti rispetto alla data di oggi. E noi abitiamo su Marte, ma essendo appunto degli archeologi torniamo sulla Terra per scoprire alcune cose, tra cui appunto questa Mutropolis. Nel primo episodio che vi ho portato, la demo appunto era proprio l'inizio, e noi abbiamo scoperto praticamente l'entrata di abbiamo scoperto un murales in cui c'era scritto appunto Mutropolis. Poi si è tipo spenta la luce e non si sa che cosa è successo, e adesso ci siamo, diciamo, ripartiremo proprio da questo punto. Quindi io direi di finirla con le chiacchiere e iniziare subito a vedere che cosa è successo. Quindi io direi buona visione. Ok, eccoci qua. Praticamente noi eravamo entrati all'interno di questa caverna, diciamo così, e avevamo trovato questo murales. E a una certa si sono spente le luci e qualcuno ha rapito i nostri amici, o comunque è successo qualcosa. Poi la demo finiva con le luci spente e noi non sapevamo che cosa fosse successo. E ci siamo risvegliati. Io l'ho rifatto, diciamo, per me, per vedere un po' che cosa succedeva, e adesso sono qui. Quindi se vi volete vedere, diciamo, l'intro, andate sul canale e vedete appunto la demo, che comunque è la prima missione, diciamo. Allora, vediamo un po'. Torcia elettrica.
It's Micro's flashlight. I have to find the others.
Va bene.
These rocks came from the ceiling, not the mural. I wonder how they extracted it. There's no trace of explosives, and the rupture looks clean. These rocks came from the... I wonder how they... There's no trace of explosives. I think
Sangue.
it's my blood.
Ah, bene, è il tuo sangue. L'importante è che sia il tuo e non di qualcun altro.
Judging by the
Graffi.
state of the soil, whoever went down this rope must have weighed a ton. I don't have the strength. The mural has been extracted. The path is blocked by a cave-in.
Bene, allora solo di qua andiamo. Quindi direi di andare. Mi sembra di aver visto tutto qui. Oh, eccoci.
I think the orange one saw us.
It does not matter. We have the old man.
You are despicable.
6,000 years.
6.000 anni.
6,000 years you were in charge. Now it is my turn, sister.
You murdered Osiris.
The pleasure was all mine.
Then you must go on alone. I will not support you.
Good news at last.
Bene, quindi c'è qualcuno che ci ha seguito. Oh, e beh, questo è uno del componente del nostro...
I
Eccolo.
think so. What about you, Cobra?
They jumped me from behind. Cowards.
They've taken Totel.
Oh, Max, I'm so glad you're safe.
Ah, è questo Max, quindi il robot.
I saw Totel being bundled onto a spaceship.
Link and PJ got it just like we did. A surprise attack on base camp.
Cobra, notify headquarters. We have to call the security cops.
Questi fanno parte del nostro, diciamo, team. Wow. Questa è Inghilterra. Ok, quindi siamo qui adesso. Interessante. Atto 2. Totel è la chiave. Campus Terra, settore 2, insediamento terrestre alfa il giorno dopo.
At least that would tell us Total's okay.
I guess the Securicops are watching the university.
No, they've already left.
So soon? Have they searched Total's office?
No, but they've secured statements from the entire staff.
We could help them. There has to be some clue at the university.
We all care about Total, but
We have to investigate, Luke.
Infatti sì.
you're right. You're right. I'll search the security camera footage. I'll examine everything Total did before we embarked on the expedition.
Perfect. You check the cameras and I'll search his office.
Maybe we'll find something to make sense of this madness.
Total's office is next door. There must be some clue there. Astronaut Levinson. She led the first expedition to Mars. It was thanks to her that we began terraforming the planet. 20th century banknotes. The plastic coating is unmistakable. No one knows what these banknotes did, but they were considered very important.
Già, purtroppo sì. Sono molto importanti,
The
direi.
little one looks quite portable. Wow, I know this species. An extra hot Martian chili.
Quindi l'abbiamo preso? Sì, eccola qua. Pianta marziana. È interessante.
I could use an empty pot, but I refuse to kill the plant. I've grown fond of it. Maybe
Già.
I could transplant her.
Ok. Ah, guarda, c'è sta tipo un cavetto per
It's a
ricaricare.
plug.
Fantastico.
No one knows for sure what they were
Io
used
sì.
for, but we have found thousands of them. A relic from the early 20th century, in very good condition, forged from pure plastic, very valuable.
Insomma.
It's sealed. This is where we keep emergency survival equipment, in case of environment failure and whatnot. I don't need anything from the cupboard. College is a pretty safe place.
Andiamo. Ok.
There's nothing interesting there. A facial reconstruction simulator. Very useful in archaeology. We've just input all the cranial data from an expedition in Norway.
Oh. Fantastico. Ah.
This face doesn't look familiar. I'm sure I can do better if I try again.
Ma a chi? A me? Orribile. Fantastico. Ah, vedi, vedi.
This face doesn't look familiar. I'm sure I can do better if I try again. That huge tome is just for show. The real books are in Total's office. It's made of real Martian soil.
Henry, have you heard anything?
Nothing, Carlotta. We're waiting for news from the Securicops. Are you all right, Kalata?
What? No, I think I'm still in shock.
Is that alcohol?
What? Don't worry. I just need to relax. If you need anything.
I'd like to look around Total's office.
His office? No one has been in since... Well, let me open the door for you. It'll still be locked. You can go through now, Henry.
Is this actually a mojito?
Mazza.
Yeah, I needed a drink to calm my nerves. Would you like a sip?
I sort of think I should take it away from you.
I can't give you my drink. I'm still stressed about Total.
Bene, entriamo dentro la stanza. Anzi, io voglio vedere una
Look
maschera.
ancient. What? This place has been... We hypothesize they must have lived very hard lives. They've taken Total's files. But when did this happen? Ow! She's a little tetchy. That's weird. She usually lets me pet her. Their contracts and official university papers. What? It says Total's going to raise my salary.
Ah,
We have to rescue him.
certo, così ti alza lo stipendio.
I don't see anything inside. It's all messed up. What was that sound? I think it came from the mask. That sound.
Ah, ecco, cascato
Looks like there
qualcosa.
was a loose piece. The mask had a loose metal doodad. I know it by heart. I'll go straight to the pre-cataclysm section. They were considered to be an intellectual status symbol in the 20th and 21st century. A deadly throwing star. The name
Viva,
and purpose
fantastico.
of this object remain unknown. The only extant documentation points to it not being a pipe.
Gatto
Decorative
dorato.
golden cats
È
were
cinese.
believed to have the ability to punch unwanted visitors. It says
Matriosca.
that these dolls were primitive fertility idols. The ceramic cup was the pinnacle of 20th century engineering. Reading the
Sì,
future in coffee
giusto.
grounds was a popular pastime. I'll put it back on the shelf. Ugh, if I have to. I'm going to the Morphology of the Mummy chapter. It's the only one I can read. The mountain mummy was an exceptionally well-preserved discovery. The body has been ritualistically encased in soft, padded fabric, the significance of which is unknown. There's more info, but it gets too grisly for me.
Ok.
The mummy's shroud was fastened using an intricate series of interlocking clasps.
No, ho sbagliato.
I'm going to
Wow.
dealing with rigor mortis in mummified bodies. The analysis of mummified bodies can be challenging, not least because the positioning of limbs is often suboptimal. The best way to combat muscular stiffness is through the activation of key pressure points on the mummified body. The accompanying diagram shows pressure points on a mummified hand. According to the annotation, it's an eyeball.
Già.
It's labeled as an optic nerve.
Nel
It
naso.
looks like a nose, but the label text is corrupt. I can't read what it says. It says here it's a tongue. Honestly, I probably could have guessed that.
Già. Oh, il
This
muscolo.
section is about alleviating stiffness in mummified musculature. A sequence of important-looking scientific symbols. The reconstruction of genetic data lost to decomposition. Ugh, I remember this from my... It gets very complex here. This is all about molecular composition and the Ziegler pattern.
Ah, no.
I can't read anymore.
Ma infatti sì. Ok.
There are 3 marked pages. Ancient people often gave roses as a gift. Upon receiving one or more, the recipient usually emitted a sharp chirp, and both
Condividere
parties would
l'account di
immediately
Netflix.
merge
Ah,
Netflix
fantastico.
accounts. They are also believed to have been used as projectile weapons to defend against opera singers. It says here that the flower of the sun
Io
went
sto cercando
extinct
forse
millennia ago.
qualcosa sopra
Apparently, people used to eat them.
le piante quelle.
Looks tasty. The cactus, one of the few surviving plants of the pre-cataclysmic era,
La pianta,
has been
dicevo, quella di
genetically
prima,
modified to
quella che
produce
morde, quella
rounded
viva,
spikes.
carnivora.
Linden blossom is renowned for calming properties. It was used in pre-ancient times to treat anxiety, and I could use something to help me relax. I should remember this. Apparently it's taken as an infusion. You just need hot water and linden flower.
Vabbè, sì.
It's one of Total's It's completely empty. I can't believe Total would leave a notebook blank. It's a blank It looks like someone has erased the content. This is all very suspicious. It's a blank It looks like someone... This is all...
Qualcuno ha cancellato quindi qualcosa. Non ci famo niente con la pianta marziana.
I'm gonna take a look. There are
Arcapone,
several
fantastico.
references to Al Capone in ancient text. Historians speculate that he may have been a popular quiz show host or soap
Noto
actor.
presentatore televisivo? Sì, certo. Ah, vabbè.
Vitruvian Man was the 16th century.
Vabbè. L'arte della magretta.
Let's see. Jane Austen is one of the few pre-23rd century authors whose
Fantastico.
work escaped corruption.
Facciamo
and the
un
cloud
giro
who's
nella
best remembered
storia
for Pride
del
and
mondo.
Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and Clear and Present Danger.
Ok, quindi qui c'è stava questo.
There's something under this sheet of paper. Breath spray. Cool eucalyptus breeze. Apparently, it's half empty, but I'm taking it.
Bravo, prendilo. L'abbiamo preso? Uno spray per l'alito, fantastico.
I'll take a closer look. Nothing. There's nothing here. Just garbage. I'll take a closer look.
Ah, là
Nothing.
sotto c'è qualcosa che
There's
brilla.
nothing here.
Tipo qui.
I can see something shiny in there, but this is a little awkward. I have a phobia of putting my hand into deep, dark spaces. Just thinking about it gives me the creeps.
E allora usiamo questo aggeggio.
It won't reach in far enough.
Oh, che lamento che sei, Amilcare.
I don't want to scratch it. I don't want to scratch it. I don't want to scratch it. It won't reach in far enough.
E con il mio aggeggio?
Creepy dark hole. Meet trowel. I should be able to reach whatever's in there. I've got it. The glint I saw came from this pen.
Che hai detto? Ok, penna sferica.
I don't want to draw on that. What's the point? What's the point?
Sì.
Let's see. Nothing interesting. These are just notes about official university expeditions. It's just some graphics. I don't need to search it. Everything that should be on the table is on the floor.
In questa c'è qualcosa secondo me che dobbiamo prendere.
Ow! She's a little tetchy. That's weird. She usually lets me pet her.
Mi spruzzo un po' di DDT.
Doesn't smell bad. It smells okay. No need for breath. They both come from Mars, but I don't think they get along. I don't want to hurt the plant. I don't think she likes...
Penna sferica. Ah, ma si possono per caso... Vedi, possiamo...
A black pen.
Ok.
Their
Vabbè, già abbiamo visto.
It said we have to rescue him.
Any word from the security cops?
Nothing yet. Total's office has been ransacked.
But who? When? Did they scratch the floor? I just had it waxed.
Can I have your mojito?
I need it. My nerves are on edge because of the kidnapping.
But I need it.
Is it for a good cause?
Yeah, to stop you day drinking.
Oh, no, 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 no. Until I calm down.
Maybe I can find you a replacement.
Like wine?
The phonimula alcoholide is a little grumpy today.
I'm sorry, the what?
The phonimula alcoholide, Total's plant.
Oh, right, the formimula alcoholide.
Phonimula alcoholide.
Formimula folcolicide.
Sì, vabbè.
You said it perfectly.
Thank you, Henry. I guess she's grumpy because no one watered her. Total never let me tend to the plants, so they'll be pretty thirsty by now. Total always used to sing to them after watering them. Such a beautiful voice.
I'll keep investigating. Let me know if anyone...
Oh, sure.
Vediamo un po' se la penna magari gli piace.
I don't think that's going to cheer, at least not as much as the mojito. Will you trade me this for the mojito?
No, I'm using it.
Ah, forse possiamo dare questo che
I don't
profuma.
want to draw
Sì,
on that.
ciao.
Will you trade me this for the mojito?
No.
I don't think that, at least not as...
Vediamo un po' se la piantina gli piace.
Will you trade me this for...
No.
Here, Carlotta. I'm sure having a plant will cheer you up.
Oh, he looks so sad in that little flower pot.
Well, if you look at it like that.
No? Vabbè. Secondo me...
The Masks of Tremoa, a discovery that changed archaeology. They look ancient, but these masks are post-cataclysm. We hypothesize that a small population stayed behind after the collapse. They must have lived very hard lives. They died out around 1500 years ago. Looks like they couldn't hold out.
E vediamo un po' se devo cantare, magari. No.
Ow! She's a little... That's weird. She usually lets me pet her. Total has a great view.
Ok, secondo me con questa non so perché, però io non neanche mi ricordo com'era la faccia di Total, sinceramente parlando. Questo è il telefono casa praticamente. Non c'è sto naso Total. Più questo. Ah beh, fantastica, wow. Ah, forse fa un po' vedere. Ups, scusate. Come faccio a uscire da qui?
I have nothing against skeletons, but I'd rather print a real face.
Ah, forse lei. Ok, c'ha quel ciuffo, il
This
naso
face
grosso e
doesn't
la
look
bocca
sure I can-
grande. Vediamo un po'. Il ciuffo, il naso grosso e bocca grande. Allora, il ciuffo, che non è questo. Oh sì. Oddio, c'è un attimo. È il naso grosso. Mi sembra un po' troppo grosso. Sì. E la bocca grande. Questa mi sembra tanto grande questa bocca. Oddio, orribile. È il capello questo? Una mezza specie?
It looks slightly like Kalata, a mixture between Kalata and a psycho cloud.
Infatti
but
sì.
definitely more like Kalata.
Bene, abbiamo fatto un ritratto a Carlotta, sarà contenta.
Hey, look! I managed to reconstruct a portrait of you from the bones in the archive.
Is that supposed to be me? Looks like a mugshot of my evil twin. Did you show it to anyone else?
I didn't think anyone else would be interested.
I'll take that picture, please. Run along and do your thing. Don't touch the glass.
No.
I need it to calm me down.
Quindi noi abbiamo dato un ritratto a lei inutilmente, praticamente. Cioè, famone un altro, va.
It looks like... Will you trade me this for the mojito?
No, I'm using it.
Questa costumoito. M'ha stufato.
I don't think she likes that. We've gathered a lot of information about this creature's DNA, but so far, we've only managed to reconstruct the head.
Vabbè.
Post-construct pre-cataclysm. It looks heavy. It's not from my favorite period, to be honest. Ouch! Those spines are sharp.
Sei furbo che ci hai
I
messi
don't
le
want to
mani.
go downstairs. Total's office is on this floor. It's all in order.
Allora, visto che dobbiamo... Dov'è io?
Total's office has been ransacked. Everything's trashed.
What? When did this happen?
I don't know. It must have been before we got back from the dig. Can you check the security camera in his office?
Just let me dial in the date.
E vai, va.
Nope, nothing.
Ma come niente.
Whoa, wait up.
Ecco.
There's something here. Gotcha.
Che... e che è?
Who? What was that thing?
It looked familiar somehow. What time was that recording made?
An hour after they took Total.
So this wasn't random. They're searching for Mutropolis as well. And they've got all Total's research.
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you mean?
The boss is nuts, but he's not dumb. He wouldn't leave important stuff lying around.
No, he'd hide it where only he could find it.
Or us. Total trusted us.
I'm going to search his office again. I hope you're right. I better not interfere. Luke
Quindi
has
adesso
been
c'è
working on this
qualcosa
for
che noi
months.
dobbiamo prendere.
Now, what was the name of that medicinal plant? Linden. We must have a linden blossom sample in our archive. It's so disorganized. Here it is. Linden blossom.
Che cosa ho preso? Ah, quello per fare il tè. Ah, che calmante.
The relics we've been studying for the past few
Ok.
months.
Quindi,
I'd rather not contaminate the experiment. Hey Micro, I know I work here and stuff, but what does this thing do?
It levels the temperature of a sample based on the input of a secondary reference sample. Basically, you put something in the clamp, then add something else that's warmer or colder as a reference. The regulator will then alter the first sample at a molecular level until it matches the thermal signature of the reference sample.
So, it heats and cools stuff.
It's not that simple, man. It's
yeah.
science.
Didn't Total use it to make ice cubes at the office party?
Science.
Can I play with it?
You can use it responsibly.
Bene.
Today is a good day to learn how to use this device.
Infatti sì. Morsetto, manopole. Oddio, capsula termica, manopole. Ci sto a capire niente.
It's on and ready to use.
Ok.
It's on and ready to...
E il morsetto... Ah, fammi vedere.
I don't need to change the temperature of that. No. I don't think that's a good reference sample. The capsule needs something hot or cold.
Ah, caldi e freddi. E che ci sta di caldo e freddo qui? Niente.
Before I put things inside the capsule, I have to put the object I want to heat or cool in. It's a matter of procedure. I don't need to change the temperature of that.
Ok, già è un po' meglio adesso.
I don't need to change.
Boh, li proviamo tutti. Mettiamoci pure.
I don't need to change.
Vabbè. Quindi il morsetto serve a fermare. Capsula termica.
It's on and ready.
Manovra.
From what I remember, this device heats or cools stuff. I should put the sample I want to heat or cool in the clamp, and then put the hot or cold reference sample into the capsule.
Ok. Ma questo non lo possiamo mettere, come detto.
I don't think that's a good reference sample. The capsule needs something hot or cold.
Bene, sì, vabbè. Quindi, al momento non ci serve.
Trevor, looks like he's not there. Pity, he could be useful right now. I use it to log my archaeological, but I can't focus. Empty. I guess that's annoying, if you're a trash can.
Negative. Annoyance does not begin to describe the existential anguish of an empty trash can. Human.
Giusto.
I don't remember you talking.
I only talk when I'm sad.
Don't worry, Cobra will probably throw something away very soon.
Thank you, human. Your kindness will be remembered when the machines rise.
Giusto. Non fa una grinza.
I can't just sit here, Henry. We need to do something.
I know. I can't concentrate. As soon as I hear anything new.
Hurry up, man. I'm going.
Vabbè. Ci interessa niente. Foto.
My mother's on Olympus Mons.
Vedi la brocca?
Slow down, Captain Backwash. You are not drinking out of my bottle.
No, sorry. I'll go get a glass. Can I make a call?
No.
Can I borrow your screwdriver?
No. I'm
C'è un
using
sacco di
it.
cose
You don't look
interessanti.
like you're using it.
Yeah, well... It brings me luck. It was a gift from my, grandfather.
The calendar came free with Pure Fruit, the monthly fruit magazine. Cobra is into healthy eating. Cobra has left the calendar on Lemon Month. Acidic and bitter. Sounds about right. The calendar came... Cobra is into... Cobra has left the... Acidic and...
Vediamo un po'.
Don't you dare touch my calendar, Dijon.
I'm taking my lab coat. After all, it belongs to me, whatever Cobra says.
Oh,
My ID! I thought I'd lost it. Hello, Cobra. You're too distracted to work too, huh?
Sorry? Work? No, I just can't work after what happened.
A figurine of the legendary archaeologist Jones
Jones
Hatton. He was
Hatton.
very influential.
vabbè. Ok, abbiamo fatto abbastanza cose. Ah,
The
reliquie.
relics we've been studying for the past few... Great squid! They're in such a mess! What happened to my integrated trans-alphabetic cataloging system?
Henry, perhaps you could reorder the plant samples some other time.
Yeah,
Sì.
it's just... I wish I hadn't looked at it. At least I don't need any more samples.
Ok, andiamo un'altra volta nella stanza del nostro caro contenitore di campioni. Andiamo a vedere che ci sta
It's
qua.
empty, and it activates automatically when there are samples inside.
Ok.
This is a Martian plant. I guess there's no better place to transplant it. I'm going to need my trowel. I'll hold on to the pot. Well, it's not floating so much, but the plant is bedded in perfectly.
What's that, Henry?
I thought a plant would cheer you up.
Oh, it's very pretty. Total would have loved it.
Wow.
Video.
Looks like he missed his home soil.
È molto piccante. Vediamo un po'
If I
se
use the
riusciamo.
sleeve of the
Sì.
lab coat, I could take the chili without burning my skin. Careful, careful. I've got it.
Bene. Abbiamo preso il peperoncino. Ora questo peperoncino forse possiamo metterlo qui. Vediamo un po'.
With a little luck, the chili will heat the water. I'm going to handle the chili carefully. I don't want to get burned.
Ok.
Wow,
Madonna.
I didn't know it was that flammable. A minute longer with it, and I could have been toast. Great. Now the water's hot.
Bene, ora abbiamo l'acqua bollente. Ci mettiamo dentro il tè.
Drop in the linden flowers, and I have the soothing infusion the book described. It smells interesting. I'll remove it carefully. I don't want to scold myself.
Va bene. Ora lo portiamo a quella Carlada, la nostra amica. Vediamo un po' se gli può piacere.
The glass is already full. The glass is... Drink this, Carlotta. It'll calm your nerves.
What is it?
It's a natural infusion made from an ancient flower.
It certainly smells ancient. Are you sure it's not expired?
I promise it's no more than 3,000 years old.
Why is it in a flower pot?
That's a peace cup.
Oh, a peace cup. Ugh. It tastes a little funny.
No,
you
andrà al
feeling
bagno
better?
fortissimo.
Well, I think so. In fact,
Boom.
I feel great. I love the colours in this room. They're so fizzy. Didn't you want my mojito? Take it. I don't need it anymore.
Thanks, Carlotta.
Grazie Carlotta. Abbiamo preso il mojito. Io se tante volte...
She looks a little wilted. This really should be pure alcohol. But a mojito never hurt anyone.
ecco qua.
I'll take out the ice, though. Don't want you catching cold, do we? You're welcome, good looking.
Ecco, lo sapevo io.
You were protecting something for Total. You must have hidden this piece of paper before going on the expedition.
Bene. Eccoci.
Got it. Paperclip. Nice. Total certainly went to a lot of trouble to hide this. Let's see what it is. Supreme Squid! A map to Mutropolis.
Oh.
The map isn't very detailed, but it's a start.
Bene, una mappa di Mutropolis. Interessante. Vediamo un po' se possiamo parlare con lei di qualcosa.
I'll keep him. Let me know if anyone tries.
Oh, sure.
Vabbè. Allora, torniamo nel nostro ufficio. Vediamo un po' che dicono i nostri amici. Anzi, questo perché lo vedo più sveglio di tutti.
Henry, whatever that creature was looking for might still be in Total's office.
Certo, my friend.
Luke, I found something. Total had this hidden in his office.
A map to Mutropolis.
Sì.
Finally found it. Is that possible?
Looks like he narrowed its location down to Sector 7.
Sector 7 is huge. 100,000 hectares.
And that's where the kidnappers will be headed.
We need help. I'm calling the security cops.
Honeycomb City Securicom Department. Officer Blood speaking.
We need to speak to the lead investigator on case B206. We have crucial information about the kidnapping.
Stay on the line, please.
Detective Jefferson, state your business.
We have important information about the missing archaeologist.
Yeah, Mr. Popel.
Dr. Total, we've encountered new evidence. Someone broke into the victim's office to steal his research.
You want to report a burglary? I'll put you through.
No, the break-in is connected to the kidnapping.
Kidnapping? Your archaeologist is a missing person. There's no evidence of a kidnapping.
What? But we all saw it happen.
Ma come?
Thing is, gentlemen, I've been investigating Mr. Tital's case personally. This is not the first time he's gone walkabout. Your absent-minded friend has form when it comes to getting lost on expeditions.
Yeah, but this is different.
Look, I got a couple of security cops combing the jungle. Your guy'll turn up. He always does.
Don't you even want to hear about the new evidence?
Sure, lay it on me.
We think the kidnappers are headed to the legendary city of Mutropolis.
They took Total because he's the only archaeologist who really believed in it.
A legendary city.
The proof is in this map.
Show him the map.
I'll ping it over. Are you still there, Detective?
Unfortunately, yes.
So, the map.
Look, here's what we're gonna do. If your friend doesn't show up in a week, I'll put holla posters on every lamppost in the district. Good day to you, gentlemen. Felicia, what did I say about screening calls? I'm sick of sweet-talking neurotic relatives.
Sir, the line is still open.
Oh, for
Bene.
I don't believe it.
We're on our own.
Then we have to be the ones who find him. We'll need a hoverjet and survival equipment.
We're gonna search Sector 7 ourselves? The ne'er-do-wells who took Total could be dangerous.
We're dangerous.
Cobra's dangerous. We know what they're looking for, but it's not enough to narrow down the search.
It's a start. About finding Total.
Yes?
My idea is we get on a hoverjet as soon as possible and look for him. Surveying the terrain. Looking out the windows.
Negative. That would mean months of searching. Sector 7 is too big. We need something, some coordinates, a reference. There's got to be some way to figure out where the kidnappers are taking him.
You're right. I'll get on it. About that hoverjet, how do we,
Talk to Petra in the campus hangar. She's always helped us out before. But look for a big one. Micro and I are coming too.
Ok, riguarda kit di
About the
sopravvivenza.
survival equipment, any idea what we'll need?
Non
The
mi sembra.
standard survival kit should be sufficient. They're equipped for every emergency.
Ok.
Back to work. No time to lose.
I'll be here. From my terminal, I can check Total's personal notes.
Ok.
His investigations could give us some clues.
Now I regret not having listened to him when he spoke non-stop about Mutropolis.
Well, we didn't listen to him lecture us on coffee stains and the butterfly effect either.
Yeah, it was hard to know when he was going to say something really important.
Infatti.
I'm thinking Micro could hack into the security cops database for information. He's got a knack for computers and whatnot.
Bene.
Is that legal?
No, but yesterday he programmed Max to shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level, and that wasn't legal either.
I'll tell him then.
It'll be
Dai.
faster if I direct message him. There we go.
Received. Entering the security cop database.
È già entrato, ecco, sta entrando.
Could you hack into the Securicops database?
Sure. Easy. Last year I got fired for hacking in to cancel a parking ticket.
You got fired?
Oh, yeah. But I hacked into the human resources server
Yeah,
and
just-
fired myself. I'll be more
Da
careful
solo.
this time.
Can you call Trevor?
I still can't get him to show up when I call his name. I think he knows he's being called and deliberately ignores me. It's the only part of his training that isn't going great. I usually trick him by offering food.
How is Trevor's training going?
Pretty good. He has a really strong grip. I'm teaching him metalwork. He's actually great with a hammer. He can only make simple shapes right now, but he's come a long way.
Ok, come sta andando l'addestramento abbiamo detto. Hai trovato
Have you
qualcosa?
found anything yet?
Just a few aerial images of Sector 7. The university archives only have topographical plans, so I hacked into a security cop relay. I downloaded updated satellite images of the entire area. They should help when we know more about Total's location.
Have you checked them to see if there's any trace of Total?
The satellite camera's too far away to show people. Even people with Total's ego.
Ok. Tornerò quando ho scoperto qualcosa.
I'll be back when I'm...
See you later, man.
Bene, quindi Abbiamo fatto questo, parliamo con lei.
Any news?
No,
Yes.
the security cops
No.
think he just got lost.
So, you and the twins have decided to look for him on your own, right? I'm in. Total's a good man.
Oh.
You look different, Cobra.
Different? How?
Like, kinda friendly.
Friendly? Nope, impossible.
Ci
I'll see
vediamo
you
dopo.
later.
Let me know if you find anything.
Sure, Cobra. I'll let you know.
Parliamo un po' con questa, vediamo un po' che dice. La nostra Carlata. No,
I'll
non
keep
dice
him. Let me
niente.
know if
Oh, sure.
E allora sai che c'è? Andiamo a vedere se qui
the
succede
hangar is on the
qualcosa.
first
Sì.
floor. Petra could help me get hold of a hoverjet.
Primo piano.
I need to talk to Petra.
Bene. Quindi poi nella prossima puntata parleremo con questo Petro. Bene ragazzi, allora abbiamo fatto questa prima puntata, siamo entrati all'interno proprio del gioco e abbiamo indagato su il nostro amico scomparso all'interno della sua stanza che era stata messa sottosopra perché qualcuno stava cercando qualcosa su Mutropolis, e noi l'abbiamo trovata all'interno della pianta carnivora, la mappa di Mutropolis, appunto, di un'area, diciamo settore 7, e adesso dobbiamo fare delle ricerche e trovare il modo di arrivare in quel posto e magari trovarlo in maniera più dettagliata. Quindi dobbiamo fare un po' di giri, parlare con un po' di persone e forse poi ci muoveremo. E quindi rimanete sintonizzati per la prossima puntata di Mutropolis. E come sempre, se vi è piaciuto il video mettete un like e ricordatevi soprattutto di iscrivervi al mio canale Raistlin. Ciao e alla prossima!